If you're a visual artist, I would love to see you here on YouTube. Hello lovely people, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Michelle and I post every fortnight about my own creative processes as well as creative inspiration. So today's video is in the latter category. I'm going to try and convince you to start a YouTube channel. I hope it works. So why on earth would you start a YouTube channel? There are so many people on YouTube. There are lots of young illustrators on YouTube, all making cute stickers and postcards. And you know what? I love those people and I follow quite a lot of them. But there is also a place for visual artists like you doing different mediums around the world. It doesn't matter what age you are. Yes, you should start a YouTube channel. And why? Because there aren't very many of us here. There are not very many visual artists who are more gallery fine art based, especially if you're over the age of 40, there are definitely not many of us. So how about we start a bit of a revolution? How about we start having YouTube channels? So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks of number one, why on earth you'd even want to have a YouTube channel, and then number two, how you can get started. And if you stay to the end, I will give you the opportunity to download a free resource of some of the videos that have helped me start my YouTube channel. So firstly, why on earth start a YouTube channel? If you know me in real life, I've probably already said to you, you should start a YouTube channel. Because I do genuinely believe that all visual artists should be documenting their process on video, and YouTube is the perfect place for it. I'll give you some very, very good reasons why. Number one, exposure. I mean, YouTube is a huge search engine. So if you are consistently posting on YouTube, your work is going to get out there and you could find your dream audience somewhere on YouTube. Number two, it's a great way to get around the gatekeepers of the art community. You can create your own community. You can create your own buzz around your artwork. I didn't realize that I would actually sell my artwork through having this YouTube channel, so that was an extra bonus, but it is worth mentioning because people see your processes, people see how you work, and then they fall in love with your artwork. So it's a really good reason to have a YouTube channel as like a promotion of your work. And then the third reason is so that people can see your processes. So seeing artists at work is so inspirational. It's also really great to see how the artwork is made, and it's another reason why someone might want to purchase your artwork. So don't think that you're not interesting or you don't have anything to share, because just the process of you making art is completely fascinating to most people. And the last reason that you should definitely start a YouTube channel is you can make money from it. I mean, as artists, we all need to diversify our income. And even though personally that's not the main reason that I started a YouTube channel, as my subscribers have been growing, I've been realizing this actually could make money for me in the future. At the time of recording, I've got 940 odd subscribers. So you do need 1,000 to be monetized, but you also need 4,000 watch hours over the last 12 months. So once you have that, then you can get paid for the ads on YouTube. So that is something to work towards, especially if you're working towards becoming a full-time artist. Having a YouTube channel is a really good way to earn that extra income that's always handy as a full-time artist. Okay, there's some really good reasons to start a YouTube channel, but I know what you're going to say next. I have no idea how to get started. And guess what? I started this YouTube channel with just my phone. That's it. I don't even know if I had a tripod at the very beginning. I may have been putting my phone against some books to prop them up. Nowadays I do have a tripod and I am using a camera and I do have a microphone. But you don't need all those things to start a YouTube channel. You literally do just need your smartphone and that's it. If you want to buy something apart from your phone, the first thing I would recommend getting is a tripod, because it does make things so much easier when you're trying to show yourself doing your work or you want to keep your camera steady. That's probably your best investment, is a tripod. But after that, anything else is just icing on the cake. You don't really need anything because most smartphones these days are very good quality. And in the resources PDF that I will give you, there will be links to videos on how to record YouTube videos with your smartphone. So that's literally all you need to get started. Okay, so what on earth are you going to be posting videos about? Well, for me, the most fun and the most obvious thing to post are studio vlogs. I mean, they're the things that I like watching the most, so they're the things that I like making the most. So if you've ever seen my studio vlogs, you'll see that I show my processes and what I've been working on for the last month or so. I also show some out and about footage of me going to exhibitions or visiting places that I might think that you might be interested in. But really, if you watch quite a few studio vlogs on YouTube, and again in my PDF there will be examples that you can have a look at, really the sky's the limit. You can really post anything. I sort of think of studio vlogs as inspirational, a chance to see where the artist lives, just your processes, the way that you organize your day, the way that, just basically the way that you work. So have a look at some other studio vlogs. I do really think that you should check out other vlogs before trying to make your own, because there is definitely a vibe to studio vlogs. You know, they do have a kind of a flow to them, and they do include lots of things from the person's life. Other things that you can post are tutorials. You could post techniques that you've learnt and sharing with your audience. If you're like a mentor, then you can share advice about how you've become a full-time artist if you are one, or how you can sell art. Oh, look, the possibility is endless. I mean, the thing is, you're an artist, you are a creative person. It's going to be so easy for you to come up with video ideas. In fact, one of the links in the PDF will also be 100 ideas for videos for artists. So you really should check that one out. And the next thing people say to me when I talk about having a YouTube channel is, I don't have time to do a YouTube channel. Well, as long as you're consistent, you don't have to post every single day or every single week even. I post once a fortnight, and even though I'd love to post once a week, I'm still working full time, so I don't have time to post every week. But as long as you keep it consistent, even if it's only once a month, but if you're really wanting to build your channel, once a fortnight is probably a minimum. You don't even need a fancy editing program. In the PDF, I have links to tutorials on how to use VSDC, which is a free editing program, and that's still the one that I use. I just pay another $20 a year just to have the upgraded version, but you don't even need that. You can just have the free version and it's perfectly fine. Editing does take a bit of time to learn, and hey, I'm not the best editor in the world. My videos are definitely not as fancy as some that I've seen, but it's all key learning, and once you get the hang of it, you can then learn how to do fancier things, or you can just keep them pretty low-key and chill like mine are, and then you can just add music. Again, copyright-free music is the best thing to grab. I used to get music from my friends because I used to have a goth radio show and I know a lot of goth bands, but even then sometimes the record company would say that I can't use them. So it's just become easier for me to use just copyright-free music altogether, which is why I kind of use jazz in my videos and don't use goth music anymore. So I use Epidemic Sound, which is a paid program. It's about 25 Australian dollars a month, but if you want the free music, then YouTube has a whole audio library of free music that you can use. So their possibilities are endless. You're not stuck with having no music or having copyrighted music. So this was only a really short video, just giving you a bit of a taste of what you could possibly do using YouTube. I may touch on more of this in the future, but I'd love to know, if you start a YouTube channel, can you please tag me and I will follow you and have a look at your vlogs. So I did mention earlier a PDF with all of this information, and the way that you can grab that is go to my website, which is threefolddesigns.com.au, and the link will also be in the description. Sign up to my newsletter and you will receive a welcome email with a 10% off voucher, and there'll also be a link to download the PDF at the bottom of the email. And that PDF just has links to all of the videos that I found super helpful when I started my YouTube channel. So it's got how to film on your phone, it's got how to do editing with VSDC, There's a lot of stuff on there, even how to create your banner on the top of your YouTube channel. So lots of information there. And as I said, let me know if you do start your channel so that I can follow you and watch your videos. So if you have any other comments or questions, please leave them in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!